Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody's having a great day. Wow. This has been a crazy day. I was mad, I was upset, and now I am actually happy as shit. A couple of things that are going on. Now, this is incredible news. This is incredible because you do a lot of things. I do a lot of things, and you forget about things that you've done and so forth. I've done construction work and stuff, and I don't remember. Somebody says, "Oh yeah, you said," and it's like, "Yeah, did I?" And then I go back and look at it. It's like, "Oh yeah, I did do that." And if you don't know where you've come from, you don't know where you're going, and that's my philosophy. And so I started a new channel because I'm trying to give back. Okay. I doubt that this channel is ever going to get enough subscribers that it's going to be monetized, and that's okay. But I've seen so many channels out there that are like, start a YouTube channel, and they make it seem so easy. I'm trying to put out the realities of what has happened with me in my really, you might as well say, 8-year career of doing YouTube, the highs and the lows and things. And as I was working on this, some of you who have been following me since 2016 may remember I had another channel that was my original channel that I had gotten up to about 28,000 subscribers. At the time, when YouTube shut it down for spamming, I had about the same amount of subscribers as the Dallas Cowboys on YouTube. Yeah. And that was a rough time for me going through that because at the time I thought I was done with YouTube, and all the people that I had met and became friends and stuff, I didn't have a way to communicate with them. So this channel, of course, which was my cooking channel at the time, became my main channel, and since has grown far beyond that other channel. But for whatever reason, YouTube gods have allowed me to resurrect this, literally after teasing me a couple months ago and showing me the icon from the channel and saying that your channel was removed and you can appeal, but the date had passed. That changed where today I saw that icon and clicked on it again and saw I could appeal, and I appealed, and like magic, 2 hours later, here it was. So it's going to be nice to be able to go back through. Now, I want to share a video. This one just popped up here, as I'm looking through here, as one of the videos that I did in, I think, 2016. And here's where it's crazy, because my battle with ESPN has been going on for a long time, because back in the day, they had a contest. This is back when Max Kellerman and things worked with ESPN. They had a contest where you would send in some ideas and clips and things to win a chance to debate Stephen A. Smith. And I sent in a couple of entries with it and having ideas on there. So this video, which is this is so crazy, because this is when I had built my first locker, and I had a desk that was only about this big. And you look at Joe Boo, he looks really, really rough. So I want to share this with you guys. I think that this is absolutely, positively hilarious. Let's go to the tape. Hello friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Report. Man, this response has been incredible. We're closing in on 5,000 thanks to each and every one of you guys. Now, I was going to do a different video this evening, but started watching my usual First Take and got a little myth today. They had the whole First Take contest, where you'd send in your video and you get a chance to debate Stephen A. and them. I sent in quite a few videos, and pretty good ones, I think, but alas, I didn't win. There's some better competition out there apparently, or maybe Stephen A. Smith's just scared to debate me because I actually know what I'm talking about. And actually, I tell you what, let me show you the clip that I sent in. Sorry, I basically taped over my TV, so the clip of it's not that clear and all that, but you get the gist. I sent this in back in October. Stephen A. Smith, do you really believe that the NFL would do away with Thursday Night Football because the product on the field stinks? Come on, man. If that were the criteria, the Cleveland Browns and Jacksonville Jaguars would have been out the NFL a long time ago.
This is a $10 billion a year industry, and the genie's out of the bottle. It ain't going back in. So instead of focusing in on trying to get rid of it, how about we focus in on how to fix it? And the solution is so simple that I'm surprised that not even you came up with it. It's real easy. Have an extra bye week during the season. That's right. The NFL gets that 18th week of football that they so wanted. And they can also turn around and say, we care about the players. That's right. We're giving them an extra week to have a bye week before they have to play on Thursday night. It gives the coaches a chance to go ahead and get a game plan together. It gives us fans something that's even better on the field. And it even opens up playing in England, because the teams that have to play in England get a bye week. They fly there on Monday, spend the week in England, spreading the good old NFL, and then have time to get used to the time difference. I'm Mark Holmes, and I'm smacking it back at you, Stephen A. Smith.
Okay, so that was my clip entry, one of the many that I sent into. Still was just as fat.
Today,
lot less gray. Yeah, Joe Boo needs a refill.
I'm watching First Take, and Max Ketterman is talking about the 18-game season. Roll the tape.
Thursday Night Football, a poop fest. But to the fan, it's really more like Brussels sprout ice cream. It's ice cream, so you want it and consume it. But it tastes bad, and when you're done, you think, next time I'm skipping that. And then next Thursday comes, and it's ice cream again. And this time it's sardine flavored, which you haven't tried, so you do it, and so on, from Labor Day to Christmas. And at a certain point, not even you buy the old, honey, it's the Jags against the Niners on short rest. I have to watch excuse. Sad. Fans, players, media moguls, lend me your ears. I come to fix Thursday Night Football, not to bury it. Here is my simple three-point plan. Warning, there is some two-digit arithmetic. 1, Thursday Night Football must work for the teams. No more poop fests. So only those coming off a bye week will play in a Thursday night game. Proper rest and recovery time for the players, enough prep time for the coaches, and travel's a breeze. Good with you, Richard Sherman? Okay. 2, we must avoid bad games on Thursday nights. The solution? Each 4-division team has its bye weeks at the same time. 1 week it's the NFC East. Everybody take the day. The next week the AFC North gets a break. Simple. And that sets up, wait for it, weekly Thursday night divisional doubleheaders. Thursday night is rivalry night. Imagine tomorrow, it's not just Giants-Eagles, but also Dallas-Washington, and everyone's coming off a bye. Next week, it's Chiefs-Raiders and Broncos-Chargers. Honey, this is legitimately important. You're with me, right? All right. 3, we got to make this work. We're too close to turn back now, so here's the math part. First, every division has 2 bye weeks. Every team has 2 weeks off during the regular season and plays 2 Thursday night games coming off those byes. That accounts for 16 weeks of Thursday night football divisional doubleheaders. So that's the first thing. Second, everybody plays the first week of the season and the last week of the season. The 16 bye weeks, 8 divisions times 2 bye weeks each, start week 2 and runs through the second to last weekend. Okay? That means that Thursday's rivalry night begin week 3, runs for 16 straight weeks, and end through the end of the regular season. Okay, so you're thinking now, Max, you need an 18-week season to make that work. The first 2 weeks had no Thursday game, and then 16 weeks of TNF means, yes, correct. So that everyone plays on kickoff weekend, and nobody plays Thursdays on short rest, TNF starts the 3rd week. The regular season does expand from 17 weeks of meaningful football to 18 weeks. You can borrow the week from the end of the preseason or add a week in January. Who cares where you get it from? Still 16 games per team, but 18 weeks of action. So to review, divisions take bye weeks together. Bye weeks are followed by Thursday night divisional doubleheaders. Each division has 2 bye weeks and 2 Thursday nights. Season runs 18 weeks. Thursday solved for everyone. And I got a plan to fix Tuesdays and Wednesdays too. Got nothing to do with football. I'm not kidding.
So, you tell me, was that my idea that I sent in back in October to their contest? That now he is saying that's his solution to Thursday night games? They straight up plagiarized me.
Oh,
you know, at least you could have brought me on your show. Because apparently my takes are legitimate ones, because now you're using them and calling them your own. Wow. Can't believe you guys did that to a brother. But hey, you want to steal some more of it? Keep watching. I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Joe Boo, and apparently we're on First Take.
Oh, shit. That's a look, friends, at how it all started and showing you how ESPN has been rocking and rolling for a long time, man. A long time. So, yeah, I'm excited about going back through it because looking back at where I started with the one locker, that was a big upgrade to have the one locker and the table there. And then I used to do the Benet Emery show, and I would sit there in front of the TV. Now, that TV was one of the first flat screen TVs. I remember buying it in 2007, and that sucker was so heavy that when I did replace it, I tried to mount it outside, and it was so heavy that it bent literally the rack, the wall mount for it. It bent it. It was like 120 pounds. So it's amazing how things have changed. I got a lot more gray. I was still kind of chunky back then too, but this is definitely very, very interesting to say the least. All right, and shout out, and let me say, shout out to the 26,000 people who didn't unsubscribe to that channel because you're all still there. Peace out.